but it's not looking good. Like I said before, I can get wrecked. I can very much get wrecked, so look at that. We have 8 counters on Endymion. If we draw our big boy, we can actually summon him, which could be pretty good. That's the only reason I've added him to the deck, so let's go ahead and draw. We actually drew him? You gotta be kidding me, dude! How's it going, guys? aRenG Life here, and today we got that Arcanite Magician, one of the few cards that I managed to get oh so blessed, and I ended up with 3 copies of him while I ended up with 2 copies of all the other URs. I mean, I guess it's fine. You don't really need 3 copies of this guy, so you can technically run 1 or maybe even 2 if you really want to, but whatever. So, we're using Arcanite Magician, so I have to make this kind of monstrosity of a deck. The whole premise of summoning this guy is basically you need a tuner and 1 or more non-tuner spellcaster type monsters. So we're going to be using a whole bunch of level 4 spellcasters that are really good, and a bunch of level 3 tuners. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we're actually running. We're using 2 copies of Breaker the Magical Warrior. I'm running 2 of these guys because I have to, but even then I'm like, I think this guy's pretty cool too, because you summon him, he gains a counter, which is awesome because you can do other shenanigans with it eventually. I'm running 2 copies of Skilled Blue Magician. The only reason I'm really running this guy is because he is a beater, of course. He's the 1800 beater. Also, if he does die or he's in the grave, you're able to pretty much banish him to give yourself a free spell counter. If you give that spell counter to your big boy over here, Arcanite Magician, that's an extra 1000 attack, and that can be a huge difference. So that's pretty good right there. 1 copy of Endymion, the Master Magician. Now, why am I running 1 copy of this guy? I'm running it just for the meme. To be honest, the deck works without this guy, but I figured, dude, this is a YouTube video. Screw it, we're throwing in Endymion. It's gonna make the video fun. Alright, so summoning Endymion could be pretty interesting. I haven't gotten to summon him yet, but basically, you get your Citadel on the field, and if it gains enough counters, you can or 6 of them, I believe, you can summon this guy from your hand or grave, which there are potential situations where you can send a lot of stuff to the grave. There is a lot of milling in this deck, there could be, so you can even run Lila if you really want to go full Endymion. But whatever, dude. Whatever. I'm actually hiding my card history because I've thought up a few different deck concepts for this deck. So, whatever. 3 copies of Defender the Magical Knight. He's one of our best boys for the Synchros because you summon this guy first turn. He survives pretty much. I mean, unless your opponent goes really ham on you. But he can pretty much survive because he can protect himself. So he can survive a normal hit. And then next turn you summon your level 3 tuner and then you survive. And then you Synchro and do all the things you want to do. 2 copies of Magical Exemplar. I was running this card at 3, but then I cut it down to 2 just because I felt like it was it's a bit too much to have at 3. But it's a really good card to amass counters. So Exemplar, pretty good. Every time you activate a spell, it gains 2 spell counters. You can throw spell counters away to special summon pretty much spellcasters from the grave. This can actually get you your Endymion, which is pretty cheeky, but whatever. You can use that to get like any one of these guys out and do some extra shenanigans. So pretty good right there. Now, as for our tuner lineup, we're running 1 copy of Dark Resonator. I'm trying to stick to tuners that everybody might end up having, because I could have gone pay to win and tried running the Full Helm Knight and all this other stuff, but I only have 2 of those, so I was like, screw it. 1 copy Dark Resonator, 2 copies of Trust Guardian, and 2 copies of Vylon Cube. When you use them as a material, you basically get an equip spell from the deck. You're going to be adding that Power of the Guardians, which is a card that I've grown to love. I really like this card. It's really fun. So this pretty much searches that. If you go for Trust Guardian gives you the ability of only going into level 7 or higher Synchro monsters, and it also has the ability that that monster that you summon cannot be destroyed by battle, or I think it cannot be destroyed by battle, and every time it would be destroyed, it gets its attack and defense reduced by 400. So you can put something in defense like this guy or something, and then just keep amassing whatever. It could be good for stall. Oh, you can also get this Arcanite Magician out and just keep messing them up. 3 copies of Spell Power Grasp. Now I'm running this, even though I felt like it was a bit slow, but I just love being able to add a spell counter to anything, even my Arcanite Magician. So that could be really good because that's an extra 1000 attack on him. Also, once you activate 1, it searches out the second, so it thins out the deck. That's the reason why I'm running this at 3, because no matter how many times you activate, it just keeps searching out the other one. Only downside, it is once per turn. Like I said, 2 citadels. This is just gonna be here to hold spell counters, and it gains spell counters every time you play a spell. 1 copy of Econ. This was honestly just so I can fulfill my spell specialist requirement, because I was like, what's my 5th spell that I should run? And I figured, screw it, I'll throw an Econ in. So Econ is in there. If I didn't go Econ, I'd probably use Canadia. But there's that. 3 copies of Mythical Bestiary. Mythical Bestiary is amazing. It basically gives you 2 spell counters by milling 2 cards. Also, if it's on the field and it gets destroyed, you get to special summon 1 monster from your deck that can have a spell counter. So you can even, can you even go into this guy? You could probably go into this guy, actually, because I'm pretty sure you can hold spell counters. I haven't read, like, literally, I have not used hit this guy. But you're usually going to be summoning whatever you need for the next turn or whatever. So you can summon stuff like maybe Exemplar or this guy. It doesn't matter. It can get you a material out. And then, like I said, Power of Guardians. So that's going to be pretty much it. As for the extra deck lineup, the main focus in the deck is Arcanite Magician. This guy is awesome. He has the ability to pretty much remove spell counters to destroy cards on the field, or 1 card for 1 spell counter. You could eventually get like 50 spell counters on this thing, or a whole bunch of them basically. At one point it had 22 spell counters on it, and then you can start removing them from other cards, not even himself. You can remove them from other cards, and then you can just start destroying your opponent's stuff, and that's really, really good. And then the other cards we're running is Vylon Delta and Vylon Sigma. This is your best defense play. You basically go into this guy when you use like the Trust Guardian or something. You put him in defense, and then Vylon Delta does his shenanigans, which basically during the end phase, it searches out an equip spell. This guy can pretty much do that alone, so when you go into this, you don't necessarily need to go into this guy. You could go into Sigma though, but only if he's the only monster you have on the field. But whatever, that's pretty much that. Without further ado, let's go ahead and just jump right into ranked, and let's see how we do today. Alright, Yami Yugi mirror match, our first match. This is going to be interesting. So I am using Yami Yugi with Spell Specialist. If I win, I go up a rank, which is still pretty good. So let's see who we can pull off right now. He's got Power of Dark, which is going to power up all my monsters, so thank you very much, opponent. Ooh, looks like we have like the maximum of just spell counters right now, which is pretty good. But I have gone like pretty much this exact hand. I've still gotten wrecked, so it's not the best hand, but whatever. So summon you. Exemplars on the field, powered up, by the way. Now we're gonna go ahead and activate our Endymion, so we can give those counters to her. So bam, 2 spell counters right there. Now I could probably set Bestiary. I don't need to give her things, but if I did give her whatever, stuff could happen. I can mill a monster, and then I can have her revive it, which could be pretty good. But right now I'm just gonna go ahead and give her Power of the Guardians, because I can. So this is gonna establish a good like powered up monster, and I think we're fine. I'm gonna go ahead and set this, and I'm good. I mainly did that just so I can give 1 spell counter to this, in case for whatever reason they're running like D-Spell or something and try to blow up my Endymion. It can protect itself. Now, the only thing that will get wrecked is Power of the Guardians, and that could kind of ruin it, but basically they cannot kill my monster by battle, so they're probably gonna have to defend or summon a monster that's 2,500 to be able to kill her. Even then it doesn't kill her. I just remove a spell counter from this, or probably from this actually, because that's probably how it works. And he's got Breaker. Okay, so Breaker is here. Let's see if he actually pops the face down card right now, or if he's gonna go for the Power of the Guardians. I want to see what he tries to pop. If he does, I don't think he can run me over. So look at all that back row. Look at all that back row he's got. So what are you trying to pop, dude? Come on, I dare you to hit my Mythical Bestiary, dude. It'll make me better. So let's see what you got for me, man. There he goes. All right, Breaker. Now, he's probably going to try to destroy this because it's the best option. That would make it to where, yeah, exactly. It's exactly what I thought. I cannot protect that card. It's quite unfortunate, actually. RIP, and I couldn't even give any spell counters to Citadel of Endymion. But fair enough. That's not too bad. At least he can't run me over for now, I guess. There's a Super Rush activating early for some reason. I don't know why. Alright, dude. You do you, I guess. Targeting Earth. I'm not going to need a Bestiary yet. Remember, if she does die, I can get a whole bunch of counters on a Citadel, but it's not looking good. Like I said before, I can get wrecked. I can very much get wrecked, so look at that. We have 8 counters on Endymion. If we draw our big boy, we can actually summon him, which could be pretty good. That's the only reason I've added him to the deck, so let's go ahead and draw. We actually drew him? You gotta be kidding me, dude! That's like I was not expecting to be able to do that. What do I have in the grave that I can recover? I can recover Power of the Guardians! Oh, that's beautiful. Let's do it. Let's do it. Get my big boy out here. All right, get him out. Endymion, do your thing. Give me this card back. Oh, that's amazing, dude. I didn't think I'd be able to do that. Honestly, I'm expecting a Kanadi or something. But hey, man, Solemn Wishes is definitely not what I was expecting. I was not expecting that, but okay, man. GG indeed. I mean, we have our big boy here. I can use his effect, I believe. Hold on, let's actually read this guy, because I did not plan to actually summon him. You can discard one spell card and then target one card on the field and destroy that target. No thank you. I think I'm good, even though hitting that back row could be useful. I don't want to discard Power of the Guardians, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm actually kind of willing to just give him this card and then attack to see what he can have. If he has a widespread ruin or something, I'm probably able to protect myself with Power of the Guardians. I don't know yet though, but we'll see. Battle. I mean, he's running with Solemn Wishes, so I'm guessing he ain't got nothing for me. So 34, we got quite the big boy right now, dude. I could have easily blown up his back row. I really could have, but I was like, nah, man. I don't need it. Alright, so he's going to start healing now. I mean, I hope it's worth it. But oh my goodness, we actually pulled off Endymion. He can still mess me up, though. He can very much mess me up. Remember, Endymion is not the end-all, be-all, whatever. He can still kind of get wrecked. But the only good thing is, I guess if he dies, I can give this counter to this. And then I can activate this and give counters to this. And I can revive him back. And that's kind of perfect, actually. So he'll come right back, and that's hilarious. And I'll even be able to recover Mythical Bestiary, so not bad. We got Trust Guardian. I don't really need him right now, and I might as well, actually, because I don't want to get Econ took. That would be kind of bad. But let's go ahead and battle. I'll attack the monster. I want to see what it is. Power of Guardians keeps powering me up, though, so give me that power. Also, Mythical Bestiary can equip or power up Power of the Guardians and just make me really, really strong. Adding 1,000 attack, I believe. So, yeah. How are you going to deal with my Endymion? You have your skilled blue over here. I hope that's going to help you. But you look at you at 34 life points. Oh, no. He's setting back row. No monster for me. Okay. That's fine. Actually, if I can draw a level 4 monster, and that's it. Because if I drew a spell, I would have gotten rid of it with Endymion's effect to pop the card he just set. But right now, I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to go for this bad boy. I'm going to flip. And I'm going to pull off a Synchro. So this is actually kind of the perfect game. First game turned out to be the perfect game to showcase my deck. So we're going to go for our big boy. We got Arcanite Magician here. Do you have a floodgate? Do you have anything to shut me down? Because I guarantee you're going to need it. You are going to need it, my dude. Now, I also have this guy in the grave, so I'm going to go ahead and use Skilled Blue's effect. I know he has it as well, which is kind of funny. Give it to this guy. We're going to make him super strong right now, so there's some power for him right there. I'm going to activate his effect. I'm going to take a thing off of Endymion, because all it does is hold counters. I'm going to destroy the card he just set, and I'm probably going to destroy the other one, just because I'm curious to see what it is. Oh, that Draining Shield. Let's go ahead and do that again. Just because I can. Dude, I'm literally... controlling the duel like crazy. Destroy that card too. Get out of my face. Drowning! He had a drowning? Oh, and he quit. He's like, oh, nah. Once you destroy my drowning, I got nothing, dude. Oh, that was beautiful. I gotta nice him, dude. I'm sorry if you got tilted, but that was a beautiful game. That was literally amazing. Fair enough, next game. Alright, next up we got Mako Tsunami. I haven't seen a Mako in quite a while, actually. So let's see what we got. We're going first. Remember, this deck actually kind of likes going first because we could establish a board and then protect it. Mythic Depths. Oh, I hope you don't have some kind of SSA shenanigans. Hey, look, we actually drew Endymion again. What are the odds? All right, so right now, I could actually summon you, and I'm going to go ahead and give this to her. That way, they cannot run her over. So at least you'd have that, and then next turn we could potentially pull off our Synchro. So let's go ahead and end. My turn. Alright, so let's see what he's got. What do you got for me, Mako? Can you handle my board? I mean, we actually drew Endymion, who is not bad, but if we can potentially add a whole bunch of counters to Exemplar, oh man, we can mess him up. We can mess him up the first time. Alright, we can actually use Endymion, or Exemplar to summon. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna get... Oh, I mean... Power of the Guardians is going to forever protect me. As long as he doesn't pitch the right card. Hold on. I can also potentially take a whole bunch of damage right now. Okay, good. He pitched Abyss. Actually, no. That's bad because he pitched Gundy and lead. He's gonna have 2 big boss monsters out. So, holy crap, dude. 2 big boss monsters out right now. Megalo's gonna get his search. Megalo's gonna do his thing. He's probably gonna get the one that prevents me from activating spells. If so, it doesn't really matter because I'll probably be able to attack him on my turn and whatnot. So I'm fine. But yeah, so let's see what you got. Get another big boss monster out. As long as it's not lethal in the sense of damage, I'm good. But oh man, he's a big boy. I am scared. But that's anti-trap, so I'm fine. Do I even play traps in this deck? I don't even think I play traps. But whatever. So I have 4 counters on Exemplar right now. Oh god, he's got them both. Did he really power up the... Okay, he's powering up Abyss lead for some reason. I just hope it's not lethal. I hope it's not lethal. Oh man, I think it is lethal. The music just changed. I don't like that. Alright, Power of the Guardians, please. No, it negates! Oh. Can we take off your counters? Thank you. Okay, we're good. We're good. Oh my goodness, that scared me. Alright, so... I think I can survive. I think I can survive. Take away one of your counters, please. All right. There we go. All right. I don't want to take that much damage. Holy crap, dude. I just completely avoided lethal. Mythical Bestiary. Well, thank you very much, but I think... Actually, yeah, that's really good because now I can go Trusto Guardian. Now, Trust is here. We're going to go in Synchro into a level 7. Obviously, we got to go into that Arcanite Magician. So let's do this. Oh, it was worth it, dude. It was worth it. All right. No traps, remember? Traps don't work right now. So we're going to power up right now. I don't need that yet. But we're a little bit stronger. I'm going to go ahead and activate Mythical Bestiary. I can't activate a damage step because it adds spell counters, not damage. But what I can do is activate it now. And I'll just go ahead and power myself up. What did I mill, by the way? Hold on. Let me power myself up, and then I'll check what I milled. I actually milled these 2, which is not bad, but I'm going to give myself 2,000 attack, by the way. And then I can activate his effect probably twice, just to clear his board. Remember, we cannot be destroyed by battle, so we're good. So, holy crap, dude. Oh, my goodness. We're going to destroy you, and then I'll destroy the other bad boy. Oh, my goodness, dude. I was gonna get bodied by this guy, and now I'm able to actually survive. Woo, baby! That was insane. These perfect like YouTube games, I swear. Oh my goodness, dude. All right, so but yeah, that was still pretty good. I just love the fact that I really love that equip. Power of the Guardians, it's so good. Let's draw. Oh, Mythical Bestiary again? Well, thank you very much. Let me go ahead and activate that one more time, and I think I have lethal. So, gimme. We've actually milled these 2 this time, and that's perfect, because now we have Skilled Blue to give me an extra spell counter, so gimme. Look how strong we can make our boy, dude, and he just cannot be destroyed by battle. And then he can use his effect to destroy whatever this face-down card is. Remember, if we had anything else, I'd be destroying my other things. But yeah, that's a lethal right there! Ooh, wow, dude. Mermel's completely wrecked. Oh, that was interesting. But can I get another duel, though? Alright, last duel. We got Arcana as our final opponent. Dude, what is with the Yugi matchups right now, dude? We have our Yugi versus Yugi, now Yugi versus Arcana. So, interesting. We basically have that rivalry going on. So, Spell Specialist, what do you got for me, dude? He's not using Trick Up the Sleeve. But this hand is... Okay, actually, I'm going second, so that's actually perfect for my breaker. Now, if I had the Defender, that would probably be a little bit better because I can guarantee that I can do my things. But right now... Oh, that's it? Oh, okay, we're good. Power of the Guardians. I love it. Alright, so... And that basically means that I could just keep adding. Oh, I kind of wish he did have back row, though. If he did, I'd be able to do a lot more stuff. But we can have Breaker here. We can have our Breaker. We can have him power up. That would be good. He can only have max 1 counter on him, unfortunately, which kind of sucks. I'm going to go ahead and set this, make it seem like I have some back row. I can't use this because he's already at max. I don't want to blow up my own card. I won't get any benefits from it, so there's really no point. I will probably use Power of the Guardians, though. Just because I want to protect my boy. Because I'm scared, dude. Alright, so let's go ahead and activate this. Might as well, because it doesn't matter, because with our Vylon Cube, we will be able to recover that card. So let's battle right now. We're going to get powered up. Counters for days. Karibo. Oh, no. What are you playing? Every time I see Karibo, I think it's just questionable. I don't know, man. Every time I see Karibo, I feel like it's going to be some Kwakimeru or something. I don't know, man. But I'm seeing a lot of Wing Karibo in the meta. So, let's see what you got for me. Arcana. What do you got? Oh, that's interesting. Valkyrian Knight over here. That's fine. I mean, I'm pretty sure that lets you summon, not summon. It lets you do other things. But yeah, right now I don't want to use Mythical Bestiary because I don't want to power up my Guardians, whatever. So we're good. Before I do pull off my Synchro, though, I'm going to draw another cube. Wow. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and use your effect. Let's take that thing off and give it to you. So if you would have set 2, I would have destroyed both of them. Holy crap, half counter? What are you even running, my dude? Alright, but yeah, right now that means I can potentially do this. So let's go for our actual Synchro Sokan. So let's go ahead and do this. You and you. Alright, pretty good, pretty good. Alright, and he's a dark, so we can only go into the Vylons if you use lights. So a lot of them are light though. But let's go ahead and actually pull off his effect. Vylon Cube, yes, gimme all his power-ups. So that's pretty good. Remember, we don't want to use this yet until we can make sure we pull this out of the deck. So there's that. Now, another thing I want to make sure I can pull out of the deck is Spell Power Grasp. I'm going to go ahead and use this. Give it to my boy, Arcanite Magician. So that's pretty good as well. Add the designated card. Alright, so I might have potential lethal this turn. And this turn only. So let's actually OTK the boy. Alright, so let's go ahead and give this guy my equip. I'll do that just for the memes. And now what else do I got? I can't use this anymore. RIP. But what I can do is activate this. Mythical Bestiary. I'm going to go ahead and give probably him all my things. Because it's extra. His counters are worth so much. So let's go ahead and make him extra strong. Now he's got 54. I might as well use his ability. Putting him to 44. Take off one of his counters. Destroy you. And this should be lethal. Battle. Game. I'll go to 40 or 49. So, whoo, one shot, one kill. I like it, dude. I like it. Dude, I actually kind of like this deck. Not even gonna lie. So that was pretty much that. I will nice him because get wrecked. Now I'm just being a degenerate with this deck, dude. Who would have expected Arcanite to be so good? But whatever, that's pretty much that. Alright, and in conclusion, I think this deck is a lot of fun. Being able to pull off spell counters is really it's just interesting. It's fun to do. I have a lot of ideas for other decks that I want to run. But I don't think it's going to have impact on the meta just because spell counters can be shut down really easy. Obviously, your Citadel can get easily banished by a Cosmic, I think, is it Galaxy? Cosmic Cyclone? The one that you pay 1,000 to banish. They can get wrecked there. You can, Canadia completely messes you up with your equips. I don't know, but it also kind of clears all your counters, which could be really bad. And there's a lot of that kind of stuff in the meta. I mean, you can, if you really want to go try-hard mode with this, you could probably add Silent Waifu, and then you can try to negate your opponent's spells. That's a really good upgrade to the deck. Definitely add Silent Waifu. But for me, it was just for the memes. I just wanted to show off the power of actual, like, spell counters, pure spell counters, with no degeneracy. But I don't know, man. Let me know what you guys think about the deck, and let me know if you guys have any ideas for upgrading the deck. I guess, yes, you can run some Silent Waifu. You could probably make some crazy stuff. You can probably even combine it with spellbooks if you really want. But whatever, that's pretty much that. And if you guys enjoyed, go ahead and leave a like, share, and subscribe for more dueling shenanigans. But anyway, thank you guys for watching today. Have a great day, and see you guys.